top off the tank.
And the little fuel bottle. Oh yeah, baby. Pick my nose for a second. Just kidding, I'm just scratching the inside of my nostril right there. You're right, John. Did you eat it? No. Baby, this is the high-tech redneck anti-shake system. We're gonna try that real quick. So, yeah. 1,200.3 miles on the clock. Hopefully you can see that. 75.2 miles on trip A. That's this tank. Now, according to my math, 3.6 gallons in the tank. I should be able to do about 150 miles with the mileage that I've been getting. As you saw, the fuel can on the bag is full of stuff. Me and Pete are going to ride out to the range today. I'm not sure who else is joining, but I'm sure Pete called everybody. Hopefully a bunch of people go. Anyway, I got the fuel can on the back. It's 1 liter. And I think I'm doing 50 miles per gallon, right? So I should be able to get 12 miles out of that liter. Should be able to. What I did yesterday, turn the signal off. What I did yesterday was 75 point something miles. I rolled over that 1,200 miles just as I was coming back in the neighborhood. Awesome. But I'm going to intentionally run this out of gas, and we'll see where we're at, and then I'll be able to put that liter in. Now, I talked to Pete last night. He is going to bring his gallon. He bought my roto packs. When I got rid of the BMW, I hung on to those, and then he said he wanted to get some, and I said, I'll sell you mine. You know, I give them to him pretty cheap. And that whole system with the water and the gallon are quite a bit more than what I charged him. So he gives me good deals on guns too. So we're looking after each other on stuff like that. Pretty good. Anyway, he's going to bring his gallon too. He's not going to be in a position where he'll need it. So if and we shouldn't even run out of gas on the way back, because it's 30 miles out, 30 miles back, 60 round trip, plus the 78, 79, well, 80 miles. Well, it could happen today. Let's hope it does. Let's hope it does. Yeah, 140 miles on this tank coming back into town, should be. So part of me wants it to happen so that we can see what happens, and then the other part of me wants to get more range, so I don't want it to happen. Anyway, that's the plan today. We do a little bit of shooting. Pete said he's bringing a small pistol and a large revolver, so I brought a small pistol and a large revolver. And size is relative, right? Size is relative. They're not really technically large revolvers. They're average size revolvers. I have a large revolver. Another thing I want to do today, if I can, is hit the ton. This bike is supposed to be able to do it.
Looks like I'm low and right. That's 357. Ooh. So these are focus. You can do it. There you go. Right there. These are 38 specials. I really like these. They're like plus P. Very potent. Very powerful. This is the box they come in. Right? There's your part number and everything. So if you guys want to go check those out, you can. Really good defense load because the hollow points have like an enormous metal. They're metal jacketed, so they're going to retain, but they've got this huge cone of lead, soft lead out front. And the thing is, they mushroom out really well. So, oh shoot! I didn't lock that. I locked the other two. I didn't lock that one. We'll have to edit that part out. We won't edit that out. So, yeah, lock them up, dude. So like those and the speed loaders, the defensive ones are a lot faster. These, for more penetration, are 357 Magnum, and they don't have that big soft focus. They don't have that big soft lead cone out front, so they mushroom out, but not quite as much. And the idea is that these are supposed to penetrate more. These are full house 357. What these are is your Cork on 125 grain jacket. Really good ammo. I shot Corbon in 9mm. I did not like it. I thought it was inconsistent across the board. All the ammo that I shot that was Corbon was very inconsistent for my liking. I didn't care for it. Anyway, 357s are a different story though. These are really good. Really like these. High velocity ammunition. That's what we're shooting today. You've seen that gun before in the GP100. I can't show you the thing. Anyway.
Hi man, he loves it.
So you guys have seen these before. Little 25 Jetfire. Right? In the 30-32 Tomcat. Yeah. It didn't focus. It doesn't focus. So that's a little Jetfire 8+1. What I do is I just half cock it, right? I don't use the safety on the frame. And then you just put the magazine in like that, put a round in, and that's your safety. When you fire, you just cock the gun and then you shoot. That's it. You watch the slide button. Yeah.
How? All right. Thought I was a little bit lower than I actually was. There we go. Whoa!
You hit something, because that's not where you were aiming. Coming right into it. Ah.
That's awesome.
I think that would leave a bruise at that distance.
That is a for me. John.
Whoa.
I've never seen that happen before.
Yeah, look at your slide.
Failure to feed? Oh, okay.
It didn't go to battery.
I thought it was something really crazy. Because the trigger went dead. I was like, whoa. I was like, come on, Glock. This is the first time I've ever said that one of your guns is perfection. Because all the other ones are slightly perfect. You just need to do a few modifications.
My fuel light started blinking about 5 miles ago. Coming right up here, you'll see, you've seen the bluffs. You've seen me go up there on the blue bike, and I think you saw me go up around there on this bike when I test rode it. Here it is from the other side. Now I gotta give you a camera angle while also paying close attention to what it is I'm doing here. But there's the downside of the bluffs. In lovely Bakersfield, California. Oh, smell that horse property. And there's the mighty Current River. All the homeless people living down by it. I can tell you right now, it's about 10 degrees cooler down by the river. If you were living in a van, that would be the... Oh, man. I did not expect that. I didn't know there was a park down here. No clue. So as you can see, there's houses up on the bluffs. There's a long bit of it is actually a park. That's the part where everybody goes out and holds hands and walks and makes out. Oh man. You see this bridge, and then this is the very down edge of the western edge of the bluffs. We'll come around this thing here. This is quite a lean in, guys. Do not pass. Yeah, no kidding. This is a hard lean. It's like this. Make sure nobody's coming up on us here. They got their own lane, but still, you know how people are. And there you go, you're up on the top of the bluffs. There's all the oil fields. And again, you've seen all this. We were just right down there. There's the pass that we came up. Right there where we turned from Roberts onto Morning. Oh, shit. Gotta watch out. Giant potholes. Because they take care of things so well here. That's a pretty cool park. I wish they'd do something about the tumbleweeds. Straighten that out just a little bit. How cool would it be if I ran out of gas? How cool would it be if I ran out of gas right where I was when I ran out in the test ride? That'd be so funny. Oh my goodness. I'll tell you, they've come up with a thing If the well is not pulling a load very well, or if it's pulling water, they've got weight sensors in the pumping unit, and they can tell these things. And what they'll do is that automatically, on time or on that weight trigger, it will shut the well off. They call them pump off units. And the oil fields always, you couldn't tell at night. You couldn't tell that it was oil fields. It looked like it could be city, and you sat up here and you just saw this lights, you know, like a city, like a loosely designed city out there. Well, now they've got the pump off controllers, and they all blink. They blink, I think, green, yellow, and red, depending on what they're doing. But they all blink, and it just looks like hell. It just looks like hell. Tell the people who come up with that, don't ever come up and look off the bluffs and go, ooh, it's so pretty. Oh, somehow I snicked my my high beam on. Look at that. Look at all that. It's so cool out here. City buses for the college. Kind of a cool setup. Pete said he doesn't want to go home. I kind of want to finish this experiment. I'm at 126.2 miles right now on this tank. I really want to go home because I am tired. My backside hurts. You want to go to Hart Park? My butt hurts.
Mine.
You know, all the... Oh, yeah. $147. I think I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna go home, yeah. I'm tempted to just buy gas. I want to see what it does though.
there you go. That trips me out. I honest to God, I thought it sputtered a couple times coming into the yard today and getting to work, and sure enough, to beat all, it's out of gas. You saw the mileage, so about 150 miles, that's what you're going to get on a tank of gas with this. I'm going to go ahead and set you up on a tripod so you can see what I'm doing here. Let's put some gas in it, and then I'm going to go straight to the nearest Chevron. I'm going to top off the little bottle, the bike. We'll see how far we get again. I should have grabbed that before. It's like a aspirin bottle. Pain in the butt. But at least you don't have to worry about it coming off on its own. So there you go, 154.3 on a tank. I'm going to say 150. That's a lot of out in the hills riding and some around town. There's probably 3 or 4 days of coming to work. Here and there, little things in town. So the bulk of that is the ride to Keene, and that's some around town riding during that ride, and then the ride the Pete I took to the range. We came through Oil Dale, going out to Hart Park. 150 miles on a tank of gas. That's not bad for a motorcycle at all. I figured it'd be like 130. The math showed it should be about 150. It's 150. I'm going to shut this off real quick. I'm just burning gas for no reason there. So not bad. I'm happy with that. Now we'll see how far a liter will take us. That's like a quarter gallon. So on 50 miles, it should do about 12, right? Quarter gallon? Yeah, times 4 would be 4 times 12 would be what? 50, 48? Yeah? No. 12 is 24. 24 and 24 is 48. Get about 50, yeah. 52. So yeah, it's about 10. It should be about 12, 15 miles that I'd be able to get on this. I'll definitely make it to the gas station. I'm going to go ahead, it's only 5 miles away. I'm going to go ahead and run to the Chevron that I normally go to. That way I can check my lottery ticket too. Maybe we don't have to come to work. So, all right, let's go. So, I almost had to push this to get it here. Back there I ran out a little bit too heavy on the braking, and I didn't realize this was here. So this is nice because I'm up out of traffic. Right around the corner and then out the street about 2 more miles is like all this grassy swampland. And yeah, this is White Lane and Roma. Is that what that says? So here we go. I'll show you where we're at. 177.4. Let's put you on a tripod. I will fill this up and we'll talk about that for a second. We got a soundtrack tonight. So, I never had one of these before. Sparkling ice. The kids have had them. Tastes kind of like aspartame. Oh, I gotta. Put this up here with you guys. Did a little math with the calculator this time. Yeah, about 12 bucks out of 30, not bad. So, did a little math, and it seems like on that liter that I put in, I got about 23 miles to the gallon. And, or no, I got 23 miles on that liter, doing the math, from where we were at to where we were at the end of the liter. That means I got about 92 miles to the gallon, and I know we didn't do that. So, here's what I think what happened. It was sputtering when I got back to the shop, but sitting on its side like that all day. I think what happened is it dried out on the side that it's pulling fuel from, whatever. So I think there was about 10 miles left in that, and we got probably the 12 that we thought. But the idea is you're going to get about 150 to 160 miles on a tank of gas on this. A liter should get you about 12 to 15 miles to the gallon, depending on your fuel economy. But overall, we got 177 point, on the gas tank full with the reserve. So that's pretty cool. 175 miles basically. If you take a liter with you, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So. I'm stoked with that. 150 miles good on any bike. It's about average, I got used to and spoiled by the 200 to 220 on the BMW, but for around town, come on, But now we know where we're at. Too, kind of from watching this, when the blinky light comes on to when you run out, about where you're going to be, or where you can count on it anyway. So. This stuff's giving me heartburn. Not cool. So, major shout out and a massive thanks to Pete, my buddy. He carried a gallon with him yesterday when he didn't really need to, just so that I could do this, and we figured we'd run out. I figured we'd run out, and he had my back on that one. That was pretty cool. So, guys, stay frosty. Have a good one, and I'm gonna head home. I'm just whipped. That's cool. That's. I'm so glad we got that done. I'm gonna put my cap on there before all my gas evaporates. Then I'm gonna go home. Catch you guys on the next one.